In this weekly five, I want to talk about the importance of networking. And the reason I want to talk about networking is that I believe this is something that educators do not do well. Even our strongest educators don't do it well. And the reason is because there's this naive belief that if we just work hard in our classroom, if we just are the best at what we do, then things will take care of itself. But it's not quite that easy. Is that when it comes to job promotions or when it comes to awards, that people tend to look toward individuals that they know. In fact, I've talked to superintendent search consultants over time, and they say it's very difficult for someone to get before the board if they're an unknown, that they need to be out there networking with other professionals and need to be somebody that others know. And I think this is something that even when you look at the level of being a teacher or a principal, that we need to take care of. In fact, Duncan Watts in his book 6 Degrees says that in networking, it's not really your close friends that make the biggest difference, but those that you know on a very superficial basis. Because when you look at people who you know on a superficial basis, they know a different group of people. So they have information that you're not going to get any other way. And so you've got to be out there, you've got to be trying to make contact over time. Now, I think as educators, we do have a few ways that we can do this. First of all, you need to go to places where you can meet other professional educators. Conferences are a likely place. If you go to the regional service centers, that can happen as well. And I also think you ought to present when you're at conferences, because when you present something, you're the expert at whatever subject that is. And to tell you the truth, we're all experts at something. We all do something very, very well. And if you continue to get better at it, it makes you highly valued not only within your school, but statewide or even nationally. And then you need to be generous. You need to welcome individuals that come through, want to ask you more questions about what you do, or want to contact you through email, and be generous with your time. Try to get to know names. Try to remember individuals as you go through, because you never know when you need that contact somewhere down the road. And then something that's important for me is you need to have a plan for making small talk. Now, the Good Old Boy Network has always used sports for small talk, but I think you can use any number of things to simply engage individuals when things are a little bit uncomfortable, when you don't really know each other and you don't have a lot of common ground, but it allows you to take that time to begin to develop common interest, and the conversations get better over time. So we've got to network as educators, and when we network, then we tend to see that the value that we bring to education is recognized more often, and that usually leads to other opportunities. Now, I want to thank a few people who sent me emails last week. Clarence Shackelford, Jeff Cottrill, Gary Martello, James Largent, Dennis Glenn, and Chase Thomas all sent through there, as well as Becky Rutledge at the Palestinian Innovation Academy. And then Valerie Hill Jackson, who emailed me last night and said that she's seen several of the weekly fives, very complimentary. Honored to have our sister, maybe not sister university, but at least our colleagues at Texas A&M be a part of this as well. As always, if you like what you hear, then send it to somebody else and be sure and let me know, and we'll be in touch soon.